How's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be going over the top stocks I'm personally watching for the upcoming week, my favorite setups, kind of walk you through the reasoning. But as always, before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Remember, live trades are coming back soon. Let's get right into this. I don't want to waste any of your time. I like to keep my videos short as possible. I always hated when videos were long and took up too much of my time. People try to add in stuff that's irrelevant. I try to keep these short and sweet and to the point. So do your part. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Let's look at Apple here, ticker AAPL. I really like this setup for the upcoming week, and I'm going to try to walk you through this. Okay, I've got a long level here at this 142 area. So if we break above that, I'm going to grab some calls. I'm going to take this as a day trade. I would imagine the 142 calls will be fine for this, all the way up to 143, whatever, in that area. I don't like to go too far away from the money when choosing a call option. Apple, this is small account friendly. As you can see here, I have the 9 EMA marked out here on the weekly. You can see that Apple has been respecting this. It come up, touch there, and it could possibly come up and touch here and reject. What would tell if it's going to reject is volume. Keep an eye on volume. I have other videos covering that, so I'm not going to touch on that too long. But, if we break above this, we do have room. This will not happen in one day, I would imagine. But we do have room up to this 20 EMA, which is at 152.24. So, just keep that in mind. A couple levels here for you all. Second stock I'm watching is Microsoft, ticker MSFT. Let's zoom in a little here. I have a long level at 270. I'm watching for a break above that for calls. I'll probably use like the 272.5 calls on this. I believe that's what the closest strike is to the money. I have a first price target of 274.65. Yes, there are some smaller resistances. Yes, I will be trimming on the way up, but I do think we have room. Do I think that we'll hit it in one day? Possibly not, but I like this setup as well. If we break above that 274.65, I do believe we see that 277 area, which is where that 20 EMA is setting on the weekly time frame. Now, we do have a possible reject area of 280. The reason I like this area so much for a reject, we have that 20 SMA and 20 EMA on the weekly time frame sitting nearly in the same spot. They're spread out a little, but by the time we get up there, they'll be right against each other, I would imagine. I'll be watching volume again. If we have huge buying volume coming in at that area, I'm not going to try to reject. I got burnt this week trying to take a reject, fighting against the trend. I tried to take it on SPY. It didn't play out. I took a loss, a decent sized loss. I managed my risk, followed my trading plan. But that's what I get for overthinking. I wrote it down, documented the trade, learned from it. Yeah. Hopefully I can keep from making the same mistake in the future. Third stock I'm watching, ticker BA, Boeing. Let me show you what I see here on the daily. I think this would be easier to, we're about to break this resistance on the daily. With good volume, we got the 4th of July coming up. Things are looking a little stronger than they have been. I'd like to break this resistance with good volume. Now let's go back to the weekly so I can walk you through my levels. I like calls above this 142.46. That's the 9 EMA on the weekly. I think we have room up to that 147.9 area. And above that, I think we see that 150 would be my next price target, which I have not added here for some reason. A nice whole number. But above that, I think we have room to 156. Again, I will be day trading this. Chances are I will not be nowhere near close to these levels. If you know how to manage that sort of trade and want to go a little further out in expiration, that's fine. Personally, I'll just be day trading these, and I'll be handling these as I do any day trade. I'll be trimming on the way up, adjusting my stop loss as we go. If we pull back, I'll stop out and keep the remaining profits. Now, again, the 20 EMA here, I think we could reject this 159, 160 area. I'll just be watching volume. We'll see how it plays out. I will not be fighting against the trend. I'm trying to provide you all with a couple levels on each of these setups. And if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me. I do have some another stock I'm watching, probably one of my favorite setups. The fourth and final stock I'm watching for the upcoming week is Alibaba, ticker BABA, a Chinese name, China name rather. I like this setup. Honestly, I don't know. This could be my favorite setup. Let's look at it here. What do we notice right off just looking? We've been in a nice downtrend. I honestly believe this is undervalued right now. Okay, let me show you what I see really quickly. We broke above this 20 SMA, this green indicator here. We broke above it on the weekly time frame. This here tells me we got some strength, right? We're above that 20 moving average. Our indicators are crossing up. We got the 20 EMA above that 20 SMA. The 9 EMA is coming up, trying to cross now. So I'm just simply going to be watching BABA for calls above this 121 area. 122 calls will probably be fine. We'll just have to check that out once we get ready to enter this trade. I will be treating this as a day trade. It doesn't look horrible for a swing, but you know how the market's been. It's been a little tough to swing in, but if you're going to swing, I would recommend going like 125, 130 calls with a further out expiration, and just be sure you know how to manage that type of trade. Again, you can see my first price target is around 122.74, and above that, I think we see that 126 in the near future. Giving the market continues with strength. It is a good time of year. Again, the 4th coming up. But yeah, that pretty much covers the top stocks I'm watching. If you have any questions about these, feel free to reach out to me. And I just want to say I appreciate all my followers, and I want to see us all win. Plenty of room at the top. Keep on putting in the good work. And I'll see you in the morning for Instagram Live. I give a free watch list there every morning. Be sure you catch that. Thank you.